Alright, let's take a quick look at the Timbersaw head. See what. Just get fucked. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. So the texture is supposed to be 128 by 128. So it is supposed to be square. Why is this thing not on a square? My other version of this thing. You know what I need to do? Let's double check our Timbersaw head size. There's something messed up on his head. Supposed to be a 128 by, okay, so this is supposed to be square, but why didn't I do a square? That one looks square and it has everything on it. It's got both different goggles. It looks like I have an older version on this file, and the one in ZBrush is actually correct, maybe. Now, where the hell do I have those goggles correct? Oh. I think I remember actually having to fix this before too, be like, oh, we're supposed to be in a square texture. And then I went back to another file that had other UV set up for the breaking away for the ZBrush version of the files. So I make a different version of the OBJs for that. So let's, oh man, let me go back and find that. This is gonna help out Enemy a lot. Is Enemy in here? Is he listening? He is in here. Okay. So I'm just gonna guess, start opening files up. Let's go with 1C. Alright. Where are you at? Oh, you're hiding. There's a lot of stuff on this file, oh my god. Let's see UVs. Nope. Where are you? You have cloths with coals. Timber coals. That's not even UV'd. Yeah, no worries, look at this, sorry. Yeah, it is super simple anyway. I know I have this file in here somewhere. Maybe I went too far. Try it 1C. No dark, it's gotta be one item or one UV section per item. Because you can you can mix and match inside of the game to use like other items from other sets. So that's why every separate item for the set has its unique textures and materials. Why do I have like older UV set up on the head though? That I'm not sure about. You know what I can do actually? This will be easier. Let me just delete a whole bunch of crap here. Actually, hold on. Let me open up the latest file. What is up with this mouse pad? Hey, Fire Monkey. Melville, we had the site back up, and then our provider put it back down because some assholes actually started using I guess the forums needed to be updated like every freaking month, and it's just the biggest pain in the ass. So some hackers out there started using it to DDoS attack other people. Not necessarily people from the website or anything, just actually use the server space for it. So our provider was like, what the fuck's going on up, you guys? You guys are like, there's DDoS attacks going on. And we're like, what? So we already ripped away the forums, but the website's still down, so we're working getting it back up. Because yeah, people are assholes. Okay, so this is the latest file, I think. Hold UV it up. Actually, was this the... I was doing LODs, I believe, at this point. Those are bake. Make everything selectable. And what? But whatever I exported to ZBrush is actually square, which is the correct file. So I'm just going to import that back in here and then fix it, so that it is our low polygon that we can bake to. And I should have it in here somewhere.
It's extremely dangerous.
It's one of these two files now. Put a square texture on it. There they are. Yeah, look at that, they're completely different. Okay. So since this worked, so the things that I do with before I send them out to ZBrush is I add this these extra edges. Oops. Let me show you here. Let me just grab these real quick. Subdivide. Grab those guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so there should be no UV stuff in here. It's just like the edges. You can see this, right? Yeah. So I just actually delete those again. And that actually helps when you're sculpting in ZBrush. So if you go into the edge, it also just destroy your edge, so you can be a lot more, you can work faster that way in ZBrush. Okay, so then I'll select those edges and delete those edges. And move back to our low polygon. Oh, I'm missing these guys too. There's all those extra edges that I extruded and then destroyed the UVs for them. Make sure we grab the second one because I extruded them twice. And delete them. And they should be again into the correct poly count, which is supposed to be 450 and 300 for LOD 0, or 1 and LOD 0 is 450. And this is at 432. Double check it against the other one. Yep, exactly the same. So we can move this guy. Well, I'm just gonna move this guy out of the way since it's completely wrong. And put this guy's back at 0. Freeze those guys up. And it also has destroyed UVs on the left side, so I actually need to destroy those. Actually, let's see. Let's duplicate this guys first. It'll be easier. Quick little fix up here, guys. Bear with me. And we'll deselect the middle, because that part I actually kept unique. So both lenses are actually can be unique and have different little scratches and whatnot. Break away some of the symmetry. And I can then say just keep those guys, so duplicate, and I'm gonna mirror it, select those and delete, and there we go. Now I just need to go in here and actually select these guys and deselect them, so then I can just select the unmirrored and delete them, and then put these guys back in since they are mirrored with correct UVs. Then grab all 4 pieces and merge them. Make sure that I don't know what's up with this mouse, man. It's driving me crazy. Weld all those verts. A lot cheaper for the system, for the engines. Boom. Okay, so this is the one that we want to bake to. So let me just export this out for enemy, and we should be in business. model. Oh, wait. He's baking to it, which means I should have deleted those things. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Let me make him another version. Because that's the version that we want in game. But we actually want all that stuff that I just did. I need to redo. Backwards. Let's see. Shit, let's do it this way. Just thinking too far ahead. So all we do, I don't have to delete, actually yeah, I don't have to delete anything really. I just need to go in here and destroy these UVs. And usually I just squash them into a single vert and just put it somewhere on the texture. And that allows us to bake it all together without having to separate things or whatever. You know, it just ignores them, but still uses the actual outside to create a shadow where there should be shadows because there's actually geometry there, but we don't want to bake on top of it. So create errors for us on normal maps and emit occlusion and all that stuff. Okay, so now that is ready to bake onto, and then the one in game, we use this guy that has actually UVs across both sides. Yeah, follow? Alright, so let's export this now for enemy. Can you turn down the quality? That's hella weird. Hey, boom, come there. What is the dosing even still a thing? Such a lame thing to. Yeah, I know, Melvy. It's. I don't know. People are assholes. Fire monkey. It seems like a huge waste of time, dude. That is a really weird bro. So you wouldn't like the lenses on the front like that, Dora? Compliments? You wouldn't like to see into the inside? Actually, that'd be a pretty cool bra, huh? Pink Ninja? Like the huge goggles? Like lenses, like huge goggles, but using it as a bra? No? What if they're tinted? Doesn't seem good. What if you had like the wiring and everything? God damn it. She said this like layout wiring was already hurting too much. She's not sure about goggles. She says if you're part of the itty bitty titty club, it might be okay. Yes, enemy, the ZBrush one is actually correct. So you could bake actually, well... I mean, I'm exporting this thing for you if you want it already. Or you can just go down to the lowest subdivision and bake straight onto that. But I'll give you this one, you probably want to use this one. Let's see, head LOD 0. Boiler head, yeah, let's do that. Alright, let me throw it over to you on our folders. Oh, my gyrocopter. God. Timber. Almost done, guys. 1 second. Alright, enemy. Got that file up for you, man. You should be good to go with the correct UVs. I'm gonna have to do the UVs for the LOD one, I guess. Where is that? 430. Did I even do this? I thought I did. Oh, they're there. I wonder if these are the correct. Oh, these are. Yeah, those are not them. 132. 300. Okay, it looks like I didn't do the LOD for the helmet yet. Yeah. Even though I did have I had that somewhere. I swear, I'm not making shit up. Alright, I remember making
Lies.
those. No, I remember making them. My toolbox. Oh my god, look at all these little items in here. There's like gloves and shit. Oh, that's right, I wanted to do little wires at one point. Hello? No? God damn it. Alright, I guess an older file must have those lower polygon goggles. Googles. No scene issues with the method, I presume? What? Oh, you're talking about the edges? Oh, yeah, I delete the UVs even from the extra little bit that I extend. So yeah, the bake would usually create some kind of issues around there, but I clean all that stuff up for enemies so that this bake out process goes super quick. And he doesn't have to like figure out which pieces are which. Since I know the mesh inside out because I built it and I UV'd it, it's probably a lot better and faster for me to do it than letting him, you know, take on that as well. So I clean it up and get the edges, get into ZBrush perfect, and we're good to go. We have baked on the stream before, but Enemy takes care of our baking now, and he does the materials, and he also helps out with ZBrush and low poly stuff, and yeah, we'll do different things. Are you gonna bake some cookies? Do we have cookies? And yeah, it is hard to stream when baking because the CPU gets just completely tasked out. So when I was doing that stuff, I would bring down the priority of the CPU with X normal so that I could keep streaming and it would bake slower, but we will to, you know, work on it at the same time. Or other things while it's baking, and I go back and forth while I'm modeling and then show the progress on the baking and all that. No, I don't. X normal doesn't touch the GPU, I don't think. Oh, an enemy. I mean, do you have this, guys, right? You have the scene with the coals in it. I think I have a high poly of it somewhere. Or is that the high poly already? Oh no, I think I brought that into ZBrush and I kind of made this thing. Let's take a quick look, guys. Since we're at 5400. We'll come back to Lena in a second. Timber. I just wanna be a superhero. With fearless thoughts, Oh, thank you, Dark. Let's check on our timber. Right, here's the body. Where's the rest of this bastard? The world is full of super problems, so we made up. I think I was working on the LODs. Is this supposed to be 1,000 polygons, and the LOD 0 is 1,800. So this thing is 1732, but still needs the coals. So that'll take it easy into the 1800. Oh man, I actually only have 70 polygons for it, so that's gonna be tricky. Actually, we'll see. Back down. Just hold the LOD zeros. It goes in here somewhere. That's all the coals, and what we want to do is actually do little a little bit of the top half of the 3D coals, so that we have some actual geometry change, and then the normal maps on top of that, and we get some really nice depth. And then we make all the lighting, you know, all around it kind of glowing, and it's gonna look really cool. Oh, enemy, are you using Quixel now for the curvature and all those maps, or what are you using it for? I was taking a look at it earlier today. Not very long though, I didn't have too much time, but I was importing the gyrocopter into it. For the curvature maps, yeah. Alright, since we're in Timbersaw, I guess, let's just spend the next little bit doing the coals and stuff for enemies so we can make those out and we're ready to go. And then we'll jump back onto either Abaddon or Lena, I don't know, we can switch it up. Don't matter. Let's see, this guy's at 1700, LD 0, LD 1. Okay, make sure that these guys are actually accurate. 1800 for the shoulder item. And let's see, shoulder item is supposed to be also 1,000 polygons, which we haven't done the LD for. Yeah, I think I was just working on this guy. Let's put a material back on this dude. One of you guys. Nope. And let's throw some placeholder colors on this so it looks a little bit nicer. I think it's the light hitting the mouse pad that's a little reflective, it's messing up with the opticals. Let's see what else is red on this guy. His handles. And I think that's it for just the material. I mean, it's just material colors. Whatever. Alright, I think that's what we were doing before, yeah. Make it glow a little bit for now. Is there like anything on this fucking thing? Material on him too. And then we had, I guess, we started making these guys into their own little chromish kind of color. I think we kept those things black, I don't remember. I really don't. Those guys were black. Maybe these guys were also that chrome color. Oh. Where are you? That green. Yeah, I got it. I was just guessing. Actually, you know what? Let's make this inside just go all the way. Just for now, anyways. Okay. This was for baking purposes, so I'm gonna move it over there, delete this guy, put it right there. And we can move back the one that's correct. With actual colors on him. Well, I guess a material color. Yeah. Oh, right. Gotta let these guys. I think you were also that green or silver. There we go. That looks better. Now, let's see. That is a lot of coal. Oh crap. Why do I have so much coal on here? All those guys necessary? Oh, I think I just duplicated it so it block out the bottom. And then I took away a whole bunch of polygons for it. Just for the bake. So we had some depth that would create some color back there. So we can have the depth pass actually create a nice fog that we'll use as actually glowing, like fiery ember stuff. He is sitting in coals, man. Yeah, enemy. I have the full thing too, and I like earlier today I played with it for like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I jumped onto something else. I know, right? This is really techno. Actually, Dark, that's what I was trying to do when I loaded it up, when I was like, man, I spent, like I said, 15 minutes on it. I was like, I don't have time to look at this right now, but I want to try hand painting on it for, once we do our hand painted texture in Photoshop, I want to like use it to do some little extra lighting touches in Quixel. I think that might speed up some things for us. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be giving it a shot for sure. Alright, so I guess those guys should be together. Here, let me make everything else unselectable. Except the back. Oh, I guess our coals are part of that. All these guys should be together, all these coal. Let's see, what does it look like without those? Yeah, it's just the cover, okay. It's not that many polygons, we can keep them together, we can merge them together, I think. Try that. Okay, so here's the tricky part. We are gonna make the 3D coals that we want to actually have popping out of 70 polygons. So I'm gonna keep just this guys and the coals visible for now, and let's see what I can come up with. And we're gonna hide everything else. Well, I keep the default guy on there, just so I can do the coals that we're actually gonna need. And I might actually steal polygons from somewhere else if I want some more extra coals here. Hold on, guys. I think it's bounced. I need to do something about the lighting here. Let's see if my theory was correct. The light bouncing off of my mouse pad. Yeah. 8 mouse pads. Okay. Let's do a quick test to see how many polygons these actually are, or if I need to make like lower polygon version of these guys that go over. I'm already like at 20 polygons. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do the big ones maybe. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do with you guys? Let me try something really tricky here. Let's see if I shrink map does us any justice here without these extra little guys. I don't need those guys. Well, let's say I merge these guys together. And we do a new primitive. Might speed up this process a lot. Whoop. And now we can hide this guy. For a second. Duplicate that just in case. Unfreeze this one. Start top view. It's all the way over there. Let's see if I can shrink wrap this onto the other mesh that I actually merged together, so it's all flat and has just a little coal sticking out the top. So where the heck is my shrink wrap? I haven't used it in a long time. It's not the form, of course. Shrink wrap onto these dudes. Say okay. And don't worry about the edges, they're not important to us right now. And we'll go to closest surface. Oh, it's gonna grab all of them? Wow. Okay. I have to do this by normals because of the edges on the back. Whatever.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand. hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it,
That's not doing what I was hoping it was gonna do.
let the light shine through.
It's doing a lot of averaging. Way too much averaging. But let's just finish my test here. Just give me the highest points of those guys, but it's not actually wrapping around as much as I wanted to, the shrink wrap. It needs more of the actual like cloth parameters that you see in cloth simulation, so it actually starts gripping around all the entire convex hull. But this particular tool is not doing any of that stuff, so looks like I'm gonna have to do by hand. Worth a shot though, worth a shot. Alright, so let's just do let's just grab this guy here. Or we gotta think vertically too. And see what these guys are doing and what's gonna be better for the bake. But yeah, for the game, we'll only really see them from the top. So I think even just picking out a lot of these initial surfaces will be smart. They just can't be this high poly. I have to start merging them into the ground. Would be interesting. Yeah, there's no way I can do these many polygons. Like all these guys need to go into one little thing in there. I'll just keep the backside. I'm already at almost half our budget. Oh hey Kyger, welcome back. What's up GK?
Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining.
Oh hey Stonker, almost missed you man.
It's true, baby, let the light shine through.
Let's see, 45 polygons. Yikes, yeah I think I just want to do the large ones. I will start merging those things down. Wait, do I actually use those big guys in the back? Let me throw these other guys on. Yeah, okay, so these guys are the important ones. And I'll worry about lowering the subdivision or the detail level afterwards. Select them all for now. Oh man. Yeah, we're over our poly count already. I might do some alpha ones so I can place out these little guys that are kind of like loose around. You know, I have a little bit kind of hanging around on the console as well. One of them like fell into, I think I put one into like the buttons. Yeah, let's just grab the big ones for now. Guess are important. Then we'll figure out how we can average these. Clever way. I think that's good for the ones that we want sticking out. All the other ones can probably just be on the flat. The ones that are next to them are kind of important. That's why I grabbed so many of these guys back here. Oh, so a few polygons. Schnips! Hey man, Happy New Year. Thank you. Just waking up? What time is it over there? Not even 10 here, dude. see how we doing here. How are we doing? Etch. We're at 128 polygons right now. That's 70. So I think that's as far as I can really take these guys. Alright, so these are gonna do. I'm gonna keep separate these guys. Do your lemonade over there? So there's two ways we can do this. Let me just move these guys out of the way for the sake of this example. So this would be the in-game mesh, right? So we could just leave the flat mesh underneath it, which is actually probably going to be more... It's going to be better for poly count, instead of, you know, getting rid of the stuff under there. But what I'm saying is we could just bake straight onto the flatness here, and then just do the these extra polygons over top, and then just bring them out by hand, which will kind of distort the UVs a little bit. But I mean, they're gonna be coals, right? So I mean, how much resolution do we need for those coals, right? As long as they have a little bit of a grain on them and the glow is apparent, that's all we really want. I mean, we're gonna have a self-illumination on it anyways. So if we just bake straight onto the flat section and just give UVs to the coals minus this thing here, so that they bake out straight from the top onto the bottom section there, that would work. Is that a flat section on these dudes? Oh, it's kind of squished. That's gonna be tricky. Though I guess we can bake that onto a square section, just the coals, and then just actually squeeze them ourselves by hand, trying to get them into this space here. I think that'll work. Are you following me on this, enemy? I'm not sure if you're here. Like as I was brainstorming that stuff out. Wait, did you already bake out the coals? Because I was gonna put UVs on the ZBrush coals for you, but I guess you already did that in ZBrush, since it's just baking straight down to the plane. Then I can just build out these little 3D guys out of the bake, so that when we don't have those guys there for the LODs then they're just there for far away, and we don't need those polygons. But for LOD 0, I want to build these guys out. You did a straight down bake. Okay, yeah, so that's all we really need. As long as we get a depth bake on them. You can get to at the AO. So the ambient occlusion that you're talking about on the low polygon, that only has the AO like around the edges, right? Because there's no coals in the middle. The coal should be just something new altogether, right? The metacaps to match the AO and the normals. Yeah, those things never match perfectly. So those are the only things that are off. The normals to the metacaps. Oof. Those are never gonna... Hey, green. Yeah, he is. Yeah, enemy. The metacaps are always a little bit off. So I can see the coals being pretty... Let me think. I'm gonna leave these guys here for now, since you already have those bigs. I'll just try and match those guys into the PSD. Are those PSDs going up? And I'll take a look and see where we go from there. ZBrush has a lot of coals above the plane. Take a look. Let me hide this thing. Oh well, actually the ZBrush doesn't even have the plane on there. I didn't import in the plane in ZBrush because we're gonna do it, I guess, just by themselves. But yeah, so there's no like high poly plane on here. But I mean, these are the same coals as these coals right here. Alright, yeah, these coals. You might not have these coals underneath though for your bake. No, in ZBrush there was no plane. I mean, we didn't want the plane in ZBrush, right? We just wanted the coals, so the coals bake straight down to whatever plane we use. Like if we start baking out straight to this thing by itself, right? Oh, minus those guys. That's what we want to bake too. But I think you're missing all these guys at the bottom from ZBrush. Let me see. Yeah, well, I'm not sure you even need those guys. It's probably going to be full color anyways. I think I was just adding them in here so they would block out, but that's just going to be a full color with any kind of depth bake that you make. So if you bake the coals from ZBrush, you have the, you know, they look better than these obviously because I did a little bit of a subdivision on them. So these should actually work with the bakes that you did. We just need to use the big normals, I guess, from ZBrush so that they're closer to or identical to the lighting passes, the lighting bakes that you got. We just bake out the normal out of ZBrush. And we don't need an ambient occlusion as long as we have the depth pass for it, I think. That might work. What do you think? You think the coal's baked into the back of the mech? Oh, that's okay. I can probably use that. If not, I can just brush it out. Yeah, he's kind of like a furnace boiler kind of thing, green. Very steam-like, yeah. So yeah, I mean, for the sake of the bake, I guess you could grab this plane here and just explode it up. And then whatever we bake from that with the AOs and everything that match up, we can then just by hand move it onto the PSD. Okay, I see the file. I'm gonna copy it over. And we'll take a look at it together. Timber, broiler, render pictures. Back. take out this orange. See where we're sitting at this material. Okay, so it starts mirroring from the center line to the left. So these guys are actually unique little dudes that'll take from other places. But then this front part is actually different, just in the first 4 quads. So these guys are unique. And then this is all mirrored on the back for that plane. I have no idea why this mouse is giving me issues today. Freaking frick. Okay. I swear to God, I'm gonna start using a different mouse. Alright, let's take a look at those textures in Photoshop. Okay. So we're looking at these guys here. Look at the normals. No, I mean, this looks good, enemy. I mean, as long as we have a depth pass in here somewhere. Let's see what we got here. These are like, yeah, see, like this is an AO, so it's picking just all the top. Nothing. Oh, there's enemy. Let's bring him into the call. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, what's up? You're on the stream.
Yeah, I gotta talk a little quiet because my girlfriend's leaving.
Alright, no worries. I think you're at a good level for the voice and everything.
Okay, so there's the only problem is that the madcaps don't match up. However, I gave you a smart object layer in there with all 3 madcaps. That way, if you just place it once, you can go in and get all of them. You don't have to do it multiple times.
Gotcha.
But I could not get it to match up. So feel free to have a go at it. I mean, I didn't spend more than 10 minutes on it, and I got frustrated. But go ahead and try it.
The medic is the layer 12. I'm guessing. Yeah.
I'm not really sure the name actually.
Yeah, I found it.
My naming convention. Not so good.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's Let me see how off it is. So
So it's the first layer in the madcap one. Yeah, you're playing. I mean, you're playing with it now.
I got it. And I know these guys are squeezed a little bit. I mean, it's not crazy off.
No, you really have to spend some time to match it. But and I didn't have the plane, so all of those coals are showing, and you'll have to choose which ones are underneath the lava by hand.
Well, no, the plane is just there to have somewhere area to actually have the low poly. We actually do want to show all the ones underneath, but we want to start hiding them like with a fog layer, which I wanted to have a depth pass on. Do we have a depth pass on here?
No, I could run a better one for you if you need.
Yeah, we definitely want a death pass for these guys, because that's what's gonna make the ones in the coals in the back actually start being hidden by the fire.
I mean, there is one in there, but it's not. I can calibrate it specifically for that area, as opposed to the whole mesh.
This black one?
This is the one, yeah, but it's not calibrated with the coals in mind.
Oh wait, you got, I guess.
Yeah, you skipped it there. Yeah.
Because this is it.
I mean, I'm way behind you looking at the stream, right?
Yeah,
so
no, I think it's this one has a way nicer gradient on it. So here, I'm just gonna go ahead and name the layer, you know. Just I'm gonna be crazy.
Yeah, don't be crazy.
Yeah. So let's see if I.
The other thing that's weird is if you see the metal grate, that one thing doesn't have an inset.
Yeah, I exported it by that was my bad.
You just can.
I
you
noticed
just
afterwards,
crop.
it's like, oh, well, how I pulled it out, and I was trying to save a lot of UV space, and then the not the middle, but another like thing over. And when I started mirroring all the things around and getting the file ready for you, I lost that dude there. But it's fine. I'll just copy the other one over.
Okay. Also new in this PSD, if you look in the AO layer, there's an interactive AO layer. So I pulled that from 3D Coat. It's all the shadows that play with each other that we were kind of missing a lot of the time, but I didn't collapse it into my AO so that you could play with it. But it's quite a strong layer. I like what it does. So I'll just check it out.
Interactive AO. I might have other shit on the way. Okay, no, I think.
So a lot of those shadows you had to add by hand, but there's a nice bake of a few of them now.
And this
Your
interactive AO.
layers are all set up quite weird.
Multiply 85. Yeah, I need to reorder a lot of this shit. Let me see what this thing does. Oh, this is for the low poly stuff, right?
Yeah.
So actually, I found a really easy way to, or a really nice way to bake this kind of map out in XNormal. And what I used to do, this is a trick that I actually discovered while doing the characters for the game, was I started baking, I made like a low poly bake. And then there's a way to set up a layer on top of your AO. Whether it's highlight and then multipliers. I forget what the actual procedure is, but I'll go over it and I'll explain it a little bit better. Because it's been a few years actually since I've done it. But it just kind of like adds on to your high poly AO, and it just like erases all the errors that you would have to clean for like high resolution models, like the characters that we're doing.
Remember, I'd love to know.
But yeah, it's like super awesome. But it's basically kind of like using like a multiply trick on top of with like a low poly AO bake. It's really nice.
Okay, so everything's pretty much set up except the head. That's obviously you had that error, and I'll just do that tomorrow morning because I'm not gonna stay up too much later. It's almost
Okay.
1 here.
All right, cool. Yeah, but that OBJ file should be in there for you, man.
All right, sounds good, man.
Awesome, dude. Cheers.
Cheers. Later.
Right. Good stuff. Steaks are delicious. Good job, enemy. I'll just need to really work away at these and set them all up and start doing our colors and everything. But yeah, first things first was the meta cap. Well, I guess this is gonna work. I just need to finesse the actual light passes that he was talking about so that they fit on top. But with the pass could be, yeah, this one here. It's the one I'm interested right now. I guess there's no selections on this thing. No. I'm gonna make a new selection for it. This will be we'll just call it lava or coals. Coals. And hey, we have a wireframe this time. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it up. Orange. Strong orange. Just for the hell of it. Okay, we can hide our... I'll just turn to the screen. I'll hide it. Okay, so now selecting that, I can go in here and delete everything else except the coals. And yeah, this is what I'm really interested in. And I actually want the brightest sections to actually be in the back. So I want to invert that, and then we start getting the kind of coal material that I wanted. And I mean, I'm gonna need more like actual coloring maps, and you know, we can get super fancy with this stuff. For starters, it's not too bad. We can actually even do a gradient at this point. This guy in here. This into a group. Oops. Let's say we want the fire to be, I don't know. Let's do maybe 4 different colors. And the top should be that. Let me just throw some colors in here so we can start seeing this a lot easier. Okay, so yeah, the fiery stuff I guess is getting closer to this side. This guy should actually be the coal color, which is more into the black. Orange, and this guy's... I don't know how light we want to get with it. That's kind of weird. Beginning way lighter. Very weird. Ah! Be like pixel perfect with this freaking these layers. Kind of annoying. So I mean, this is just the very first like gradient pass. Definitely play around with how bright we want to get these guys. Having a deeper depth would have actually been very helpful. That was my mistake. Alright, we'll just do that for starters. See what kind of result we start getting here. Definitely not. There it goes. So this is where these guys start coming in. Let's say we want this guy to actually line up. Or actually all these guys to line up. We're gonna give them the same material. Okay, and obviously they're gonna be all over the place. This mouse is dead. Oh my god, this mouse, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, let's just do a capture from the top actually and just grab all these guys. The best fit. And we'll just start throwing them around. Where they're at the moment. Grab this guy for now. Oh, pick up that proportional. And clusters, okay. Save this and reopen the file up. Cool. Oh, did I misspell cool? Yeah, it's very plausible that I did that. Assign this guy. This big dude here. The other PSD files are coming through. What that noise is, keep hearing. I don't know where this guy lives. Which one are you? Are you that guy or the other guy? Big rock. I think it's like this. Kind of like that. Alright, so these things we'll have to kind of cut out and eyeball. I already did something similar to this when we did our Chaos Knight. I started kind of like matching these guys perfectly, depending on how far I pulled them away from their geometry. But there you can see I already almost lined those guys up perfectly. It took me like 3 seconds. However, right now I haven't really done the topology correctly. But that's what I'm going to be doing for all the rocks and actually, you know, painting them way nicer on top of that. That's just like our initial, just kind of like, so I can eyeball all this stuff. But You guys can see how, like with normal maps and self-illumination, how nice the coils that he's sitting on are gonna be. Same with the fire on the inside, that's gonna look a lot better than just the orange that we started with. Let me take away all this material. Coleslaw. Damn it! Fuck you guys. You guys tricked me into saying that? Alright, and the other thing we need to worry about is making the left side actually mirror across this line, or putting some coals in the way there to kind of hide that seam line. We already just kind of did it, I guess, with this coal here, so I might, maybe if we have enough polygons, I can add some back there and make it look a lot nicer. But yeah, eventually here, with this guys, what we want to do is start figuring out a way to bring those guys out as much as possible without adding too many polygons, but getting that C depth on the model. Little coals, bring them out. See, if these guys go way too deep into there, I'm gonna recut them by hand. I'm not gonna be just wasting space on those guys. I mean, it's not like we're wasting UVs, but it'll just be way more easier to be accurate when I start cutting them up. Maybe start placing them where the coals might actually end. And we can take some liberties, of course. Well, the important part is going to be these top guys. You know, if we kind of delete these guys, and we see where the top sections of this rock gonna be, and they look like they're in here somewhere. So we are actually pretty close to them already. So I'll keep those guys there. I'll bring out this thing again. Bring this guy's over. I'll pull them in here just so I can just kind of pull them if I need them. Alright, so we're seeing this guy. Oh, that's right, we merged into this dude over here. I'll just tear it away. Alright, so that guy's supposed to be the third guy next to the big rock. Doing an XC pick of that dude. That should line up a lot easier already. I think it's this big dude here, isn't it? If we go over, it should be the smaller rock. If we go over, it should be the bigger rock. If we go over, it should be the small rock. You got a little treat. That rock should be showing up a lot better. I think it's because this top part's off. Somewhere down here. Top of the rock, top of the rock. Not too bad. Yeah, sometimes you just end up with some little triangulated sections here and there. But by the time this goes into Dota resolution, I mean, there's gonna be more texture to this, you know, by the time I'm done with the texture, but this is just kind of placing the UVs, the low poly stuff on top, to get that race up on those rocks. Even though, I mean, you can see how many polygons we have going on here. Imagine normal maps and self-illumination and a better texture on there. It's gonna end up looking pretty cool. And I probably don't want that to be like a hot yellow. I probably want this to be a lot more on the red side of things. So we'll eventually have to, I guess, fix up our colors, our placeholder colors that we did here. That we go more into a red. And hotter. let's see. Out of the way. Let's bring that orange in here. Wow, that space just changes dramatically in the mask, so it's not gonna allow us to do super fine gradients across all these guys. Might be something I need to do as a pass on top of these guys, and just start with the red. It's probably gonna be the best way to tackle this problem. I mean, this is definitely going more in the direction that I wanted, color-wise. It'll need a lot of fixes, but not a bad start. Hello, team YBZ Team Ghost. You want to see this real bad for the rest of the stream? I wasn't planning on it. But... oh wait, we might have a way nicer bake for the depth pass now. Let's see. Oh, it's a TGA, okay. Where's the TGA? Height. Okay, let's bring that into Photoshop. Ooh, yeah, this gives us a lot more range, I think. Take a look. Copy that material. I'm gonna paste the new one right over top. Delete the outside. Let's look at the new one and the old one. Oh, well, it's already inverted, so here. Let's call this dev raw, and I'll make a copy of that. And let's invert it, and we'll see the difference. Oh wow, yeah, there's definitely more glowiness towards the back. So actually, maybe I can use this as a multiplier on top of what we already got. This is the top. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, we can add a glow on top of that, I think. Whoa, how did this get so broken just now? Oh right, I got rid of that, there it is. Alright, so let's say we want to add this guy on top. To expose more of the glow. That's gonna be too much glow. Might do it just over top of this guy. Let's see. What is the highest color that we use for the glows on this? Ah, too far. Let's say, okay, let's just grab this as an example. We'll grab this color, and we'll make a new layer. Paste it right over that. We'll turn that into, say, a screen or a light, maybe. Let's go with screen. And we're gonna use our depth pass as a mask. Come on now. I guess I need to fill this stuff out. Place that over that dude. Keep the rest just to make sure we don't use it. And it looks like the depth pass there. What happened to you? Oh, the height pass actually picked up the desk that was in front of there. That's okay. It's not a big deal. So we can set an overlay on top of that using this new pass. So it starts combining with our previous pass, which had I guess it had a finer definition per coal, but this one has a finer definition in the deepness of it. Hey Brazilian guy, what's up? Welcome back. So if we start applying that over the top, and start messing around with the strength of it, or even duplicating it, whoops. We start seeing different kind of controls happening. So we can even go in here and mess around with the levels. And these levels are actually acting as a constraint to the darkest dark and the lightest lights. And it's actually just kind of like fixing the depth of how much we want that to be stronger, one way or the other, or both edges. In this case, I want to bring in the edges a little bit tighter towards the bright. So I'm getting a little bit of a stronger glow just towards the back. See that? And I think with that I can actually start messing around with the colors for this guy, which I'll do with another mask as well. Actually I can just probably do it on the same mask. I hate adding too many things on top of one mask. Working just on the color, on the actual layer itself. It's a lot clearer. Actually gonna make it darker as well. Keep it nice and saturated, and then mess around with the hue. So it starts picking up a little bit more of the oranges and the reds. Let's say we save that, and we can see what it does over here. Let me move this little dude out of the way. Right there. Move the head item out of the way too. Hey. Oh, because it's the new one we brought in. There's that guy there, there we go. Okay, so if we update this, I think I already updated. Yeah. Oh, I updated with this thing, and then this guy's way too light. Whoops. I think I did that guy way too much. More of the red in here too. What does it prove? The box? Is it the box that's freaking out? Alright, so this should definitely light up a lot more, I think. There you go. Where's the layer for that? There you go. Okay. So I need to start with the coal, anyways. But it's gonna need all the highlights, and I'm actually making the coals look nice and all that stuff. We don't have a name for this set. No, not even close. We take way too long with our names. Oh, do I not have like a Timbersaw thing on the? I have to change that, huh? Did I even make one? I don't think I did. Here, let's do one real quick. For the cogwheel, I completely forgot you guys. Yeah, no. I thought I made a gyro in here too. What happened to gyro? Oh, I think I named it something else. Did I not save this? This is another version of the file. Where's the new one? Oh, there it is. Weird. I remember making the gyro. I know he was there. Timbersaw? Timbersaw anywhere? Alright, let's make a super quick Timbersaw here, guys. Timbersaw Dota 2, go! Being blown away by the UV maps of Doom 3. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Let's see, what's a good image for Timber? A default Timbersaw. Lumberclaw? Oh, that's another set, okay.
I'm kicking the flow,
Let's
don't you know, Bobby Joe? Listen up, sister. Pull up on the trigger, dance.
I needed one that actually shows him a little bit better. I guess that guy's default. Not the greatest picture of him. Guess it looked cooler from far away. You guys think, is that cool? You guys tell what the hell that is? I don't know. Something clear. Perfect.
I'm kicking the flow, don't you know, Bobby Joe?
What hobbies do I have besides actually playing Dota? We go to quite a few cons actually, and soccer is something that I actually need to get back into. But yeah, I used to play soccer like 3 or 4 times a week, every week, all my life. Was that over there? Well, yeah, my girlfriend, of course. People know that one. Oh, come on, man. There's really not like a full picture of this little shit. Come on! There's one of Brewmaster. Let me see this. Oh, wait. Was that kind of decent? That like super tiny? Oh no, that's fine. Alright, let's go with this. That's not bad. It's more about seeing the like more of the body, so people can see how how much we're changing, and then people realize that it's we're working on a freaking Timbersaw here. Make sure this guy's pulled down all the way there. With the colors a little bit. Maybe sharpen it a bit. Oh, something's wrong with it. Oh, at 25, 27? Yeah, that'll do. Let's save that. Alright. Good, it's good. Alright. Ah, we're good. The yellow looks kind of weird, but whatever. Alright, I didn't cut up in the chat too. Alright, let's do this next dude. You know what, I'm gonna grab all of these guys and just do a XZ. It's a lot easier to figure where these guys are at. Alright, this guy. Or this big boulder over here, huh? I'm gonna try something crazy. Hold on. I wanna save this before I muck it up. Let's grab these guys one at a time. That's easy. Alright, I'm gonna have to merge them together. Might speed things up though. Hold up. I should make a fallback for it though, in case I don't want to use it. I'll put that guy over there, or in case I need to compare it to. Put this guy's onto the cold section. You should be into the back item. Okay. Right now I can only select those two things. Good. A lot faster this way. Alright, so let me merge these two things together. Actually, I might not need to do that. Hold up. Let's grab all of these guys and do XC. And this guy should like almost auto align. Or did that not even work? Okay, yeah, see, they didn't align because they were not part of the same mesh, so I did separate scaling for them. So let's merge them. And this, what? In theory, this should work. So now it's just kind of lining these guys up. So when I select the older one that I copied over, that I can't select anymore. There we go. And I'm gonna use it as a guide. That's we're clever like that. I'm even gonna snap to that one vert. And I'm gonna... Oh god, how do you paste that? I haven't used this thing in a while. Scale this thing. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna scale from that little joint that I just added there. It looks like I'm still a little bit off on this guy, so I need to scale downwards. Inwards. Alright, so I mean we're kind of close. I mean we're not gonna be perfect because it's a different bake, different UV. But that's not bad for starters. It's just never gonna be perfect. Like these guys. Put these guys down. Get him in as close as possible. Speed up a little bit of work. I mean, as long as we grab the right vertices, we can muck around with these guys a little bit. But no, those guys are gonna... We need to scale from up here. We're gonna be scaling in that direction all at the same time. Oh, forgot about this guy. Otherwise it just messes up all the little shortcut things that we wanted to do. And that rock on the right is being messed up because of that one vertice that we kept in place. But I mean, some of these errors are gonna happen. But I think it's speeding up a lot of the setup time. Alright, I think I can roll with this. These guys are a little bit off, but what are you gonna do? The rest of the edges might actually work. And then I'll worry about the mirroring afterwards. So we do the rocks. You'll remember the rocks? Shut up. Braveheart. You want to pull this guy down here too. So this is where the editing kind of starts kicking in and how much of these pieces we start showing. And then we'll eventually do a lot of stuff by hand anyways, but I think it's put some things up. And I think this guy we actually want all the way over there. Have to really find this guy too. The hell? Oh, I had it. Gotta look good though. Oh wait, I think I want to move this guy over too. Whoops. Try and cover as much ground as you can too on these guys. And make sure that they go all the way down into the mesh. It's actually a pretty good spot, that vertex is ending up in a pretty flat area of color, so it'll be easy to line it up. Created some dope ass coals out of this shit. Alright, I think at this point we can separate the bottom from the rocks. I think Ninja doesn't like my Braveheart brother's accent. I think this guy goes all the way in here actually. What is going on here? Don't worry guys, it's gonna be worth it. The way that the face turns might also be messing some stuff up. I'll just manually align these guys so that they look better. And we have a pretty dope rock right there, pulling UVs from a flat shade. But that in combination with the normal map would be cool. Abyss! What's up, buddy? Happy New Year, bud. What about movies? Yeah, it's just actually just the depth maps with that gradient color on it, and I think, well, 2 depth maps. But we want to still add our ambient occlusion, our lighting passes, and a whole bunch of stuff. It's really early. But I mean, it's already looking pretty decent, which is great. All right, let's see, where's this guy at? This polygon has too many polygons. We do not want to use all these polygons, or at least not the way that they are right now. I want to make sure that the height is more visible. So I'm gonna bring this guy over. We also, we can take some liberties on where we place these guys. I mean, they don't have to be where we actually bake them from either. We can make them larger, take up more space, go closer to his body, all things like that. This guy, for example, we can start merging into all these birds and not use as many polygons. And with this guy, we can bring this guy all the way over and save a bunch of polygons there and just turn this mess. Or turn the edge, I mean. Actually, I guess we want that separation there. Yeah, that's kind of a tough call there. All these guys we can keep, I think. We'll be careful with this guy. Because we're editing these rocks so much, we'll have to change up the UVs. Even though we had a pretty good starting point for them. Need both of these guys. I'll merge these guys together. Every vert's gonna be a huge thing right now. So we gotta be super aggressive. How many of these guys we kill? This guy down by the beginning. Same with this guy, we'll bring it out a little bit farther out. I cover more of those edges as much as possible. See if that work. Oh, thank you, Baron. The Anakin Skywalker bathtub. Too soon, man. Too soon. So I guess I just want to mess with these guys. Not you. There you are. Yep. Now we'll just do XZ. How are you? Oh. Why isn't it going to the center? Okay, so you should be up here somewhere. Let's see. Let's line up one vert and scale the rest. That's pretty close. Put that guy there. And we'll pull these guys about. Actually, looking at the UV is probably a better point, a better thing to follow at this point. This guy's supposed to be in the middle somewhere. This is the back. We'll keep these guys dark, I guess. Closer to the body, we'll want some glow, you know, between him. Yeah, this guy will pull over as well. As we can, anyway. These guys are separate. Good, good. Now move this guy right into the center here. So the rocks actually follow that in between sections. Okay, more like that. Look at that. It's gonna look great. This guy's on the top, so we'll bring this guy way over. Another dog. Sounded like a bike at first. I was like, that back out. So that is the dog growling at the speakers. I got nothing. Do I paint to the diffuse maps as well? Yeah, Snake. I go over and I do an entire like hand-painted job over top of everything and make it look really nice and painterly and take away a lot of the detail that starts looking too busy from far away and make sure that all the large details and some of the small details all work for avatar view, for up close, and also for far away for the most part. So yeah, we cover everything, man. My mac's a bit low? I might have been... No, it's... Maybe the music might be a little bit high, actually. That's probably what it is. Because my mic is going up pretty high. It's already at 20 plus dBs. Alright, I guess we'll keep this guy over here just for the sake of it. Alright, these colors are kind of actually bothering me a little bit. Let's mess around with these guys a tiny bit. We want... well, no, we don't want the default color that he has on his default texture, but I'm gonna open it just for the sake of looking at what he's got. Tell me what you got. Timbersaw base color. Please open. Okay. Okay, so it is kind of the gray, the bluish gray that I wanted actually. I'm gonna borrow one of these dark colors. And we're gonna paste it over. Yeah. And there's like a zillion layers on here really right now, so I'm gonna do this many. What is this, a cavity thing? Oh, okay. There's just nothing on here at the moment. Okay, I'm not gonna use this for now. We're gonna keep it really simple. Ready on multiply. Okay. Have our corals on there. Good. Now let's throw just one of the meta caps as an overlay for now. We'll turn it down a little bit. Actually, no, we need to actually keep it kind of strong. Let's just duplicate that and give it a nicer color. Let's color code our layers here. That's our lighting layer, which needs different colors. So because I want to match all these metals onto the other materials that I'll eventually do, I'm gonna make this into a color balance, so that I can just like drag and drop this color balance across and not have to do like match it across 5 different textures eventually. So let's see, the shadows. I guess we want to keep some blues on the shadows. And I guess some of our highlights, I want to start pushing into the glowy red. Not so much magenta, more red than anything. So we get this really nice boiler kind of shit going down. And let's also mess around with the, I guess the midtones need a little more red into them. And I'm also gonna do a levels, so I can control how bright this thing is getting, which is too much at the moment. I'm gonna bring down all the shininess. I don't want this to be so shiny. I just want the baked lighting to be in there a little bit, and then let the specular map actually flow and swim around this stuff a lot more freely and do this job that way. I'm also gonna lower the shadows on this thing so I can let the ambient occlusion do its job once we're bringing the ambient occlusion. So we'll save that, and we'll see this thing just dramatically change right now. Oh my god. What happened to this thing? This looks like an older ZBrush file or something. Because that should have a control panel on there. That should look something like this. Yeah, it's missing the inside stuff there. Picked up that dude. Or maybe, did I mirror it? It might be mirrored. I might have mirrored it like last minute and be like, oh, we don't have space for this console to be unique. Let me take a look. I think it's mirrored right now. Yeah, I ended up mirroring it. Hey, what are those guys then? Oh, that's the backside or something. Okay, well, yeah, the console's mirrored, so that's news, everybody. just gonna hide that a little bit right there. Nobody saw anything. Ah, crap. Okay, I'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with the right side there. Try to bring some stuff across, maybe. This thing didn't line it up too well. Oh my god, this thing's still getting in the way. Get out of here. Phew. Just hide the toolbox. Bottle can stay. Our... what is this stuff? I don't know, this should be part of... I don't know. It's gonna be part of the toolbox now. Belt up. Can use the... which one is this? That's the old one, huh? Yeah, so this thing we're just gonna delete. Let's go! Okay. Toolbox. All this stuff should be part of the tool. Because this should all be UV mapped at this point. This thing should be UV mapped. Yeah. Okay. All these guys are toolboxes. That's just help me get to the point we're at. I don't know what is this? I don't know. Clean up our mesh. If I wanted the gauges, I UV'd the wrong side. Oh, enemy, you're still in here. Yeah, no, I actually thought that I had the console as UV maps, or unique UV maps. But apparently, I must have ran out of space to be like, you know what, screw the console, we're gonna mirror it. And I forgot about that when we did the ZBrush. So yeah, that was my bad. It's fine. I mean, it actually works, almost works right now. So I just kind of need to clean up this middle thing. And either use like maybe 2 polys from somewhere and put a little vertical gauge there for a little button or something. It'll be fine. We'll be able to work around it. Timber Claw? Oh, you're talking about the courier enemy. You keep calling it that. I was like, what is he talking about? Oh yeah. Oh dude, you gotta see the animations from Abyss. We can bring him on the stream if you guys want to see an enemy. You can watch too. They're coming along really nicely. Alright, that might have been a little too much red. I think the red just needs to be around the fire, the inside of the fire, which we need to do with gradient from top to bottom, and then just cut it out. And then use a mask on top of that to tell it just to light up from the bottom up, so we actually pick up all the highlights. So using our world normal, that enemy baked out for us right here. I'm gonna copy the green channel for it, which is probably in the mask layer somewhere, but they're not named, so this is actually gonna be faster for me to just... There we go. I'm gonna put this up by... not selection. Select. Shouldn't be even out there. Goals. Did I don't found that right? Goals under here, and we're going to the adjustment. A violet layer. Red. And okay, there's our green channel. So let's do. Let's just pick out one of these lovely colors. This is a start. And we'll just do a fill layer. Like that again. Let's see what's gonna be easier, to edit this mask or to edit the gradients afterwards. I think the other one, so let's grab this one then. Put that as a mask on this dude. Okay, yeah. Delete that. Okay, so now we have a red lighting coming from underneath our mesh. The color is maybe a little too red. I can probably go a little bit into the orange here. Just a little bit. And now we want to grab our full gradient from top to bottom. Grab that sucker. And we're going to place it into a new group as a mask. Hey. Gonna be our lit layer. Mario, this turtle spits fire. Shit is lit. Love Peach. One of my favorite memes now. We put it up at the Facebook on our LiveWorkshop Facebook page if you guys missed it. Fucking hysterical. Okay, green lighting or red lighting. Red lighting. Is this fucking backwards? We want to just be on the. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, this is correct now. This is from the very bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this guy because I'm gonna use it for the outside as well, for the front of the boiler, whatever we're calling that. This should be an orange. Oh, not green, orange. What's your favorite color? Blue. No, red. Okay. So now we're gonna add another group and put that group inside of a group. Ah, not the mask. And we'll put a new mask on top of that. There should really be layers for masks. Making the whole freaking group within a group with a mask and a mask is kind of ridiculous. All right, so let's do a selection for just the inside of that we want to get lit up by the coals. And then we'll worry about the lighting for the outside afterwards. But this part is actually gonna even have some of the coals that we want to bring in and actually texture on here. But I think we're gonna do that stuff by hand at the very end. We'll do the hand painted stuff. We won't do that just yet. So here, let me just save this now and let's see how this is gonna just blow out red right now. But okay, so now you guys can start seeing a little bit of that red. Starting from the ground, well, it actually starts from all the way down here. That's why you already see the gradient on here. And if we take away the default model, you'll see super red down here. So we need to increase that gradient so that it's a little bit higher up with a level. And then we need to cut it out from all these other sections that are not supposed to be being lit. See, in here we'll use the other one that I used for more of a medium, full blown out orange and red for the inside of the grill. And we don't want any lighting over here, no lighting over here. And also no lighting back here. I don't think I want to have like maybe there'd be light coming in from behind this door, but that's gonna get too tricky to push across, especially when we have this vent and all these things in the way. So I'll just get rid of the lighting on the back too. So yeah, let's just keep it on this side. And I guess the console is also gonna be lit a little bit, so we need to find the console and just the inside and then run with that. Well, this is ZBrush. We're not gonna be doing anything here. Maybe just for people that are curious as to how our ZBrush looked before we had Enemy bake this awesome stuff out. Okay, so let's grab also the console here. Awesome. Oh wait, that's a button. Let's bring in the buttons too. Probably missing a few things here and there, but once I delete them, we'll be able to catch them back. Bring them back into our mask here. Not actually deleting anything, we're just painting black and white and letting the mask actually show them and hide them. Good stuff. I muted the mic before the sneeze. Yeah. And thank you, Clean Ninja. Oh. Alright, let's just guess. Let's just delete everything else. We'll save this and see how many parts I missed. Oh shit. I missed one button. Oh, I guess the handles. We want the handles to be lit up too. Oh, and then this guy's as well. Okay, so I missed a bunch of stuff. Tell you what. I just select them here. We're gonna be able to see them on the UV, which I'm gonna keep a little bit off screen. And then I'll open up Photoshop, and then I'll be able to select them in here. Hoorah! Actually, well, I guess we're gonna be working on this for a while, so I'll just change today's work to. Actually, it's up there. We're good. Already there. Oh, hey, Panda. Oh no, I'm out of a drink. I'm gonna need a beer. Bam Sauce, you and every other person in fucking Dota. Everybody playing Pudge these days. I should really learn them better, I guess. I just haven't played them in a very, very long time. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys. Okay. All these guys need to be lit. Here, Mario. And also this guy, because this is the back, the headrest. Which is actually a vent. Cleverly disguised. And then this guy. Gonna pick up a little bit of that red as well. Oh wait, does that guy come all the way through? Yeah, this is part of it. This little quad. Good, looks good. And this guy's also part of it. Oh man, having the UV up while doing this is freaking awesome. What else we got? This guy we already picked up. We picked up that quad. Here's the back part of the head rest vent thing. Pick those guys up. All these guys are part of something that we're supposed to be picking up, so I'm just gonna select them. Oh, I think they're the handle for when he's, well, we're gonna do an animation for him, but since we can't do animations or some mini animations right now, we're not gonna do it. But he was gonna pull the little lever there, and we're gonna eject him out of his seat for his death animation, but can't submit animations, so the handle's just there for looks now. Grab all these guys. Here's the oh shit handle. Grab all this guy all the way over here. Ah man, this guy too. And I guess this is a bolt from somewhere. Okay. This is the handle. Definitely pick that guy up. And this guy. And this is the other button that we missed. Oh, and actually we run these guys all the way up here. This is the section that is holding up the headrest. And then the pipes for the handlebars. Prism controls. I remember all these UVs. And I think we got them all, you guys.